I would highly not recommend doing that, bro. Looking for no relationship now, bro.
Yeah, no,
crazy,
man.
Bro.
Because people don't care about connection anymore. Everything is about like what you guys look like together.
Yeah.
Like what that person looks like on your arm, what you can brag about saying that they do or they don't do or whatever it is. Like that's all it is now. It's not about like another person like falling in love or any of that. Like that's all gone.
It's gone now, man.
It's all about matching pajamas and us taking nice pictures.
Yeah, man. What I say?
Can you help my social media grow?
Yeah, man.
Let's keep it true.
Yeah, I feel
Let's keep it true.
Yeah, no,
are you gonna help me? Are you gonna help me with my come up? I'm trying to be a rapper. Are you gonna promote me? That's what it is now.
No, it's facts.
Yeah, it's no longer about do you really like a person.
To you a few times though, like, cause you know what I'm saying, like, because you got bare followers, so there must be people trying to come up off you, right? Kind of like, you know, like, oh yeah, you know what, babes, you know what, yeah. I'll show you put me on your story one time. Yeah. You know the way there.
Do you know what? I get it more so with people, girls that like my friends.
Yeah, girls want to be your.
Yeah. Actually, one girl that you guys know, funny enough.
Yeah, Jane, and Sarah and Brittany.
But I get a lot of females that want to befriend me and they want me to promote their business.
We both know this.
They want me to promote their business. They want me to shout them out.
Because remember, you got the followers.
I'm not trying to say nothing. I'm trying to say nothing.
So they got a business.
But what I'm trying to say,
we both know that.
I know. I'm telling you, a lot of girls, right, have tried to like befriend me, and now that I've been in the industry long enough, I can see stuff in it. But when I first started out,
about too hard.
Okay.
When I first started out, a lot of girls were like just like trying to be my friend and be like one girl in particular. No, I can't. I don't want to bait her out in case she watches this, but.
Well, did you follow her before?
A lot of these girls I do follow, and I won't like unfollow you unless you've really done me dirty. But at the same time, I think more so girls are trying to come up than the guys.
They're just trying to use your
don't get twisted. Look at Black China, okay? I'm not in her situation, but she's dating someone that's 10 years her junior.
Still,
what do you mean 10 years?
That almighty J brother.
She's dating someone that is 23 and she's like
32.
She was dating a teenager before.
It's not again. She's dating something little twin.
I've never heard of it.
Exactly.
She's okay.
Now I'm not saying I don't know the situation, so I can't say this is exactly what it is. But it's like when she was talking about him, like on her interview, everyone was just like, "Oh, like isn't he cute? Isn't he sexy?"
No, she was saying.
Yeah.
Oh, so she was basically.
Which there's nothing wrong with saying that your man's fine, but there was nothing more than that she had to say about him. There was no more in depth, and like you don't know people nowadays are even in love.
But like China,
you just don't know.
Yeah, because there's a big topic about men being nonchalant, innit?
What?
So like men being nonchalant in a relationship, like they're not expressing their love and whatever in it. They're very like casual about it, very kind of closed. Is that something that you've seen or been through, like being nonchalant?
Is this part of the podcast?
Yeah, it's now.
Okay. I think that there's like a lot of toxic masculinity, and I think a lot of men have been taught.
Your favorite word?
Huh?
No.
A lot of men have been taught not to express themselves, right? A lot of men think like it's moist, it's this, it's that. But I'm from like the school of thought that like you should be able to express yourself to like your woman, your mom. Like you should be able to confide in these sort of like important females in your life. It shouldn't be that you're hiding stuff from your woman. But at the same time, I get that men also have this thing of like, I need to be the strong one, because we can't both be here like, we can't both be like, do you know what I mean? That's a bit like, one of us has got to like, okay, there, baby.
No, because you always see like, Russell Wilson and Sierra and the relationship there, and how everything, how they're basically, praising each other, and, like a lot of people are kind of like looking at that as like a benchmark of where the love should be at. You get me? Like the kind of.
It's true, but then again, you just don't know what people's lives are like when the camera's off.
Yeah,
you don't know.
That's a whole.
You don't know.
Yes.
That's real talk.
And then as soon as the camera's cameras off.
That's
Yeah,
a whole
wow, this is deep.
fact.
Wow, yeah, I think you just shut it
Like,
down
as soon
with
as the
that,
camera's
man.
off, she's like, "You're so stupid." Hits him across the
Nah,
head,
bro,
and
you
it's
know
like,
what though?
That is a scary fact.
It's an unbelievable fact. Why are you looking at people on social media and
Yeah,
saying your
exactly.
relationship should be like that?
Yeah.
For so many reasons.
It's
That's the
horrible.
highlights.
Yeah.
That's the highlights. You're
It's
telling me,
always like
look,
that,
you know,
man.
and you should,
Yeah.
and what is it? People that are in relationships or have been in relationships, they should know that themselves.
Yeah.
You guys posted the picture of you guys looking good or whatever. You videoed her, blah blah blah. She videoed you, blah blah blah. 5 minutes later, you two were arguing though.
Yeah,
it's different.
true.
You were
It's
arguing.
different.
Yeah.
And can I add to that? I'm sorry to interrupt you, yeah. But also think about it, yeah. At a wedding, yeah, usually the people that are not happy, that are like a bit like begrudging, are the people that are closest to the couple. So it's usually like the mum, the best friend. Usually they're just like a bit, oh God, like. Why is she getting married to him? Like having them sort of thoughts, and it's usually all the other people in the back
That's so exciting.
that don't really know what's going on in the relationship. All the other people back there that are like, oh my God, I'm just so happy for them. This is just such a wonderful day. Oh my God, I just want to just be in a situation like that. Because they don't know what's going on in the
You
relationship.
don't want to be in a situation
It's the mom,
like that.
it's the best friend, it's this that know that they were
really
arguing and
don't.
they broke up last year and
You
then they
know
got
the
back
way
together
they
and he had a child outside of the reception.
Exactly, you know the way there,
Them
bro.
that know that.
The cheating and all that, bro.
Right.
Fuck out here, man.
Right.
I ain't looking at no one for
Right.
no relationship goals, bro.
Right.
Looking at another relationship as relationship goals. What are you looking at that for? What was it goals? Don't know what the hell's going on.
It's true.
You're gonna really, they're gonna really just go online and video them arguing, put it online. This is real love. Fuck out here, man. They're
Yeah,
gonna just
man.
show the best highlights
Yeah,
and then
highlight
put that
reel,
up.
man. That's all it is.
No, it's a highlight reel, man. Real talk, bro.
Unbelievable.
And everyone is doing that. Everybody is putting up their highlights on social
Yeah,
media, whether
yeah.
you're in a relationship or
Yeah,
not.
it's true. No
Facts.
one's putting the
No one's putting
No
their
one's putting their low lights.
Yeah.
No. So it's
I ain't
like
putting nothing on
it's like
nothing.
on my social media.
Real talk.
It's like if someone like people that don't see me all the time, they'd be like, oh yeah, you're blowing up. You don't know how hard it's been for me. You don't know that like maybe I had 5 auditions this week and I didn't get any of them. You don't know that.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know that. But you're just like, yeah, you're blowing up. No, you don't know what's going on because I'm not posting all of my failures.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
posting
the
my wins.
iceberg thing. I forgot what it's called. It's like when you see the tip of the iceberg.
real
But you
talk.
see
Exactly.
nothing else,
That's real
man.
talk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
No, it's facts.
That's facts.
Yeah. No, don't worry, Chanel. I see it though. I see the hard work you're putting in. Trust me. You know, I see it. I see the failures, the grind.
You don't see my failures. I don't post them. You don't see my failures, and that's the problem with social media. So you're looking at all these different people.
No,
Look
but
at Kim and Kanye.
maybe the failures,
Oh,
like
yeah.
say you're filming and then you don't. It's like rehearsals. That type of failures there, isn't it?
Rehearsals. What do you mean?
No, like failures as in like, let's say that you're practicing a scene, innit? But then this like say you might have forgotten a line or
Exactly.
something, innit? But then you
Or
was able
sometimes
to-
I go home crying after filming because I messed up. You don't see
wow.
that.
Yeah, I don't
Sometimes
see it.
I really messed up on set, like really badly messed up, and I'll go home and I'll cry. But
Wow,
I won't show you that. You'll just see I was on set and I was like, "Ee."
Yeah.
That's all you see. Sometimes I don't even post that I'm on set. So sometimes I'm out working, but you won't see that. I won't post it.
Yeah.
So you
that's
just don't
crazy.
know. You can't just like go off for social media, you know?
it's true.
I'm so shocked that Kim and Kanye are breaking up. Like even me. Like I'm shocked. Even though like all of this craziness was going on, I thought them two were gonna be together forever.
Wow, man.
4 kids.
It doesn't matter. You can have 100 kids, man. It's just
It don't matter, man.
yeah, really, it doesn't matter, man.
Matters, man.
Yeah, it
Nothing
does.
matters, bro.
Yeah, but talking about social media though, you had Meek Mill and 6ix9ine going at it.
Oh
man.
my.
And whilst they were going at it, they were both recording.
Was video recorded as well?
Yeah, he's
I don't know what
recording.
happened.
Was it on live?
I don't know. I think 6ix9ine's one might have been live.
Oh, that is hilarious.
I don't know
There's
about
no way.
Meek Mill's. It was either Meek Mill or
What
one of his
happened?
boys were filming in it.
6ix9ine was on live doing that. That is a
No, but apparently 6ix9ine and his lot were waiting for Meek Mill, innit?
Yeah.
And then when he came out, then he wanted to start like some confrontation, innit?
Oh,
And
man.
for what reason, I don't know, innit?
That
But
is hilarious.
I guess Meek Mill was kind of worried because obviously, you know, 6ix9ine is labelled as a snitch, innit? So he was worried that, and then he had police with him. He had police, so he was worried that.
6ix9ine had police with him.
Yeah. So
No, tell me the real
yeah, it was
story.
not. He
Anytime
did.
you
He
stand
did.
it.
So Meek Mill was worried that he was trying to get him arrested
Is this a
for
real
something.
story?
Yeah, it's real. It actually happened in the parking lot. Yeah. So
Popping in the parking lot.
yes.
Who took out the camera first, you know?
6ix9ine.
Yeah,
Of
definitely
course.
6ix9ine. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. He's such a clout chaser.
Yeah, and then I saw a lot of people in the comments on Shade Borough. They were like saying, "Oh, how come 6ix9ine's using the N word?" And but if you go on Shade Room, nobody's saying anything about 6ix9ine using the N word.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So like, there's obviously a regional cultural
Yes.
differences in it. Like
He's
a
from New York.
distinction, yeah.
And in New York, the culture is very, very different. Like New York is like its own place. And a lot of Latinas there use the N-word.
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah, Puerto
if not all of
Ricans.
them.
Yeah,
if not all,
Puerto Rican,
you know. There's only very, very few that don't. So you could turn on any program on VH1 or this or that and see Latinas using the N-word. And that's just what it is. And like, as soon as you call them out, the first thing they'll say is, well, we are black, you know?
Yeah, it's true,
we come
it's
from
amazing.
Spanish, African, you know, this, that, whatever. They'll say that they're black people, you know? It's one of those things where, like, I feel like, obviously my stepdad or my mum's ex-husband, he was from New York. So I partially get it. But then at the same time, I don't like hearing it. It does bother me. It does bother me when I hear people that are not black saying the N-word. That bothers me. I'm just like, you what now? Like, that's not your word to use. It's not your word to use at all.
So you think the reaction was correct? Like people saying they shouldn't use it, and then because obviously on the Shade Room, for example, in America, it's like I don't know if it's accepted or that it's just known that 6ix9ine says the N-word in it. So it was like hearing it, and he was saying it. He says it all the time anyway. So I guess people just become like accustomed to him saying it. Like it's just.
Do you know what it
it's
is?
vernacular rather than over here when we hear it and see it. Like it's just a bit mad.
That will never make mainstream news.
What,
Like-
6ix9ine and Meek Mill take?
No. Using the N-word, because that's what you're trying to talk about,
Yeah.
right? That will never make mainstream news because it's like no one's checking for us and our feelings as black people.
Yeah, facts.
Like, at the end of the day, if they are going to stop 6ix9ine from saying it, then they have to stop Cardi B. They have to stop this one. Thank you. They have to stop that one. There's so many people that will now have to stop saying it. And it will only ever be a situation where people stop saying it if there was like a unanimous voting or ruling from black people that was like, you're not allowed to do this.
I mean,
But
it
because
kind of happened in the UK scene, rap scene. It's kind of happened a little
Honcho.
bit. Yeah, Part Paper stopped using it. Honcho
God,
stopped
man.
using it.
But Part of Paper, yeah, he was doing that. It's because when he was doing it,
Yeah.
I remember listening to him like 2015, bro.
I was training day
you know, I did that
No,
shoot with him
because-
recently.
What paper?
What? With Part Paper?
Was it NSG? The one with NSG?
It was no, it wasn't really that big. It was Science.
Oh
Science.
shit,
Oh,
is it?
Science,
He was
yeah.
in the track. What the track?
Yeah.
What
That's
was that?
cool. I didn't know you was in
What
there.
was he saying? What was he
I didn't
saying?
even know you were in there. That's
I'm at the end. You can barely see me. They don't have no
Science.
like
Science
So,
is
I got
hard,
paid.
man.
so you two were chatting, innit?
Huh?
You two were chatting, innit?
I didn't talk to him. It was a very, very uncomfortable music video.
Is it?
Set. Yeah, because
Why?
it was like in like a bando. Well, it looked like a bando anyways. It probably wasn't a bando, but it wasn't
Oh,
like.
really?
Anyways, I'm
What
talking
was he
too
saying? What
much
was
on
he
these
saying?
cameras, you know.
What was he saying though? What was he
Need
saying?
to turn up these cameras if I'm gonna chat. I mean, I was just
won't.
analysing
I'll
that day.
cut
I
it,
wasn't
I'll
really.
cut it
I can't really tell you on camera what the shoot was like, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Big up Poor Paper, bro.
But do you know what? I didn't speak to him personally. I was in the room with him, but I didn't know who the artist was.
I don't even remember seeing
I didn't know who he was. So when he was in there
know who he
talking,
Oh, I think I saw you because I saw dreads. It must have been you.
I was right at the end.
Big
I was
up
right
Poor
at the end.
Paper, man.
But you can barely see me.
What
Only
else
like
was
the people
happening? What else was
recognize me
happening in
Yeah,
there? Was that
look,
room?
You said pot of paper, and then you said another person. You said pot of paper. Oh, M Huncho. I knew M Huncho wasn't
Oh,
black.
yeah, I see you.
Because you saw me.
Wait.
I knew M Huncho wasn't black because he's friends with my ex, and
What?
I remember I was with my ex time ago, and we were like in ends, and we saw M Huncho, and I didn't know it was M Huncho, and my like ex
You
boyfriend.
knew Moncho at the time, though. Did you know?
Basically, okay, put that way. Yeah, that's me basically.
You see?
Basically, we were like me and my ex were like in ends, and like we're walking down the street, and he's like talking to this Arabic guy, and I was just like, well, not Arabic, Asian guy.
Yeah.
And like, well, actually, you can see Arab, can't you? You can't see. He was talking to an Arab. I don't know what he is. Let me not label it as anything. He was talking to this guy in the car, and then the car like went off, and he was like, "Oh, that's my boy, M Huncho," and I was like, "Okay." I didn't know who M Huncho was.
He was at the time.
I didn't know who he was.
Oh, wait, he wasn't
I
wearing
don't
the
know
mask?
these
He
UK.
wasn't-
No, he wasn't wearing the mask.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't even know who he was. But my boy,
How did he look like some random Asian guy?
he just looked like a
there
random
you go.
Asian guy, and my ex was
Yeah.
talking to him. And I was just like, oh, okay, cool. I didn't even know who M Huncho was or whatever. It was only like years later that like I realized, oh, he's the guy with the mask, and I was like, raw. Like if I just heard his voice on the radio, I'd probably be like,
Oh,
is
did
he,
you
isn't he?
sound the same? Did you not sound the same?
He was shouting at my ex like across the road. So they were just talking to each other. It was like a quick thing, and I didn't know who M Huncho was, so I was just like, whatever. I was just like, okay. But it's good that they're not using it. I prefer people not to use it if you're not black. That's just my personal
Yeah,
standpoint.
but what was you saying about Poor Paper, his thing for stopping?
I'm just saying. The only reason he stopped because the social media is about now. He was using that word heavy.
Yeah, he was.
Heavy, bro.
Yeah.
And it was like me and my brother always listened to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why was it?
It's like, why does brother keep saying it, bro?
Yeah.
It was a thing where everyone must have, I don't know, bro. People were shook of him or what. But brother, he was saying it like it was moon when the brother is clearly white, bro.
Yeah.
And you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was the only reason he stopped saying it was because of social media. He knew that he can't continue to use it.
Yeah, he
But
can't
that's the
grow
thing.
if he
In the
uses
UK,
it. He can't grow,
you
innit?
can do that because we represent like I think 2%. I don't know if it's like gone up to like 3 now. It might be like
You
3%.
can do what though?
Black people are 3% of the population.
We can change shit.
If we say something, you're gonna hear it.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
In America, you've got to think about the fact that it's so diverse. Like there's so many there's so much black people in America alone. Like over here, there's 3% of us. If we're talking and we're on Shade Borough or whatever, you're gonna hear us.
Yeah.
And really, we're part of your target demographic.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're kind of selling to us, really.
Yeah.
You know, whereas in America, it's different.
Yeah.
It's very, very different.
Yeah, like what's his name? It's Fat Joe. I saw it from New York.
Oh, yeah, Fat Joe,
from
yeah,
New
he's
York.
been using it
Yeah.
as well, yeah.
He's from the Bronx, actually.
Yeah, the Bronx is there.
He's from BX.
That's
That's
That's on my step.
people in the Bronx is
my
very
ex-husband.
a lot of Puerto Ricans from there.
Yeah.
What's
as
his
well,
name? Big
man.
Pun as well.
Yeah, Big Pun.
J-Lo's from
Yeah,
the
'cause
Bronx.
they all grew up in the Bronx. Oh, why? Oh, would you compare yourself to her or what?
What? You're not talking.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
You actually look like her. Actually, I just realized.
No, I do not.
No,
She's
you
beautiful
don't.
though. She's stunning.
No,
Yeah,
but
she is.
She, I don't know what she says it in because I listen.
Yeah, but I know Fat Joe says it all the time.
Actually, yes, she did say it. Yes, she did. J-Lo said
What,
it.
well, she's naked, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun. What's that song? Oh, with Ja Rule. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, yeah, that's cold, yeah.
Dun,
Yeah,
dun,
always
dun,
on
dun.
time.
No,
I know that's what the song
Ain't
is,
it so?
yeah.
Funny. Ain't it funny? Is that the song?
What's the song with Ja Rule? That song that you would
It's
have thought
called
was.
Ain't It Funny?
No, what's the
Yeah.
song
There's
with Ja Rule?
loads. No, there's loads.
No.
Ashanti was singing basically all of J-Lo's songs.
but
What? Yeah. Ashanti was singing a lot of J-Lo's hooks. Yes.
Wait, sorry.
Ashanti was
Okay.
singing "Ain't It Funny."
No,
God, man, I can't lie.
Jennifer Lopez rarely
Another
ever
topic
sings her hook.
just
Wait,
appeared,
okay,
man.
okay.
I'm so
Now
sorry.
I'm very
Jennifer
confused.
Lopez rarely ever sings her hooks.
It's the song I'm Real.
Unreal,
I'm
I'm Real.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's hard.
Because
I
it
think
says
that one is Ashanti.
J-Lo and Ja Rule, but
It sounds like Ashanti.
I only found out it was I only found out it was Jennifer Lopez, like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ashanti.
Because it sounds like Ashanti.
It
Because it is
sounds just
Ashanti.
like her.
It's Ashanti.
No,
But J-Lo's name's on it.
No,
because
now
Ashanti used to sing for J-Lo.
No, now this makes absolutely no sense.
You don't know this? You don't know this?
Wow.
We went from talking about 6ix9ine to J-Lo.
Wait.
Ashanti,
So you're
go on
saying- hold
YouTube.
on.
Go on YouTube.
You're saying to me that how does this make sense? So you
makes sense.
Wait. So that's basically like that's like Chris Brown making a whole album.
Mm-hmm.
But what's his name? But Bryson Tiller's singing the whole thing.
Yes,
Wait,
that's
what?
exactly what it is.
That's what she's saying.
That's exactly what it is.
crazy.
That is
That's
exactly what it is.
I'm saying.
You don't know
And
this?
him on
Huh?
any
You don't know
track.
this?
No, I didn't know this.
That makes
This is
sense.
very common knowledge.
That
This is
doesn't
common
make
knowledge.
any sense. So you're saying,
Go on YouTube and you will see everything you need to see.
What does Jennifer Lopez do? She just
Yeah.
what?
Jennifer Lopez, hold on, okay? J-Lo started out as a dancer.
No, but
Yeah,
what
yeah,
did she
it's
actually
true.
do?
J-Lo was a dancer,
Yeah, Jenny from the block.
right?
Yeah.
And then
Is that her at least?
huh?
Jenny from the block's her though, isn't it?
She's got people singing a lot of her hooks, Keanu, not just Ashanti.
Wait, no, I don't.
You need to
What?
go.
But I
Just
need
type
to,
in.
But basically, I need to
just-
sound like her or what? I don't get it.
If you pretty much
Wait.
every
So,
song that J-Lo had
wait,
back in the day.
wait, are you talking about ghostwriting or just?
confused.
We're not talking about
She's saying
ghostwriting.
they
We're talking
actually
about
sing
singing.
the songs in the studio and say it's her.
And she's
J-Lo.
you're saying she's miming it in the
That
videos.
doesn't make sense.
J-Lo is miming
But
in the
please don't
music.
tell me get right.
Bro, that's insane. That's
Get right.
insane.
Someone was singing her hook.
Oh,
I don't
Someone was
believe
singing
it.
her hook.
I don't
no,
believe
get right.
it.
Forget right.
Someone was singing her hook.
No, but how?
I
I don't believe you.
In the verses.
Because how does she?
That's J-Lo. That's
Because
J-Lo.
In the verses, she.
You don't get right. Remember that.
but in concerts,
That's one of my favourite
but in
songs.
concert,
That's one of my favourite
in concerts, how does she perform the songs in concerts then?
She's miming.
Oh my days, man! I just don't
She's
believe
lip syncing, sorry, not miming, lip syncing.
That track
At the end of the day, yeah, go on YouTube when you go home tonight, right? It will be nice. Have your little hot chocolate, right? And you watch
I don't believe
one
it,
of these
man.
J-Lo things. There is videos of Ashanti saying, "Yes, I was singing this song
Wow,
for J-Lo.
man, that's
I was singing the hook for that
unbelievable.
song."
Yeah,
Yes.
That don't make sense.
It used to happen a lot. Pretty much all of her bangers, there's someone that's singing the hook. If it's not Ashanti, it's this one, it's that one. I'm telling you, there's documentaries. You could probably watch them in 20 minutes whilst you're having your little, with your little scarf on. You know? Have your little hot chocolate?
No, but talking about
J-Lo said
J-Lo
nigga,
and-
basically. J-Lo,
Yeah.
in that song, Ain't It
Yeah,
Funny? In
yeah,
that song,
she
Ain't It
did.
Funny? J-Lo said, I tell them ends, mind their business, but they don't hear me though. But she said the N-word.
Wow.
Yeah, all of
She
this
said the
is
N-word.
from New York, though,
It's
isn't it?
New
from New
York,
York.
yeah, the Bronx.
That's normal,
It is normal.
But you
over
also
there.
got to think a lot of
Standard.
these people. There's black people that's writing for them, you know. So
Yeah,
so
true.
they're just putting it in the songs, you
Yeah.
know. But rappers is a different thing because you should be writing your own stuff. I know some rappers don't, but I feel like rappers.
Yeah,
Boy.
you're jumping into a different topic now, man. It's a whole nother conversation.
Drizzy Drake.
Yeah, I
Big up Drake,
don't even want to
cool
get
this.
into that one there, man.
Don't even put that in there, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Big
even
up
want to
Drake,
get
big up
into
Drake.
that, man. But
You said he said the N-word, so.
do you remember the Gorilla Glue girl?
Oh,
Yeah, cause
Jessica Brown.
yeah,
so our name is.
Jessica Brown.
Jessica Brown, man.
Jessica.
You know what?
Oh, Gorilla Glue. Would you ever put
Keanu.
Chanel?
Keanu?
No,
Would you ever lay your edges with Gorilla Glue?
she did. You did, didn't it? What? Okay. I guess not.
Who wants to talk first? Because I always take things left, so someone else talk first.
Not me, innit? Because it's just gorilla.
Yeah, I don't know,
Like
man.
2 words, she's an idiot. That's it.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
That was, I mean, it was funny. It was funny, like, but come on. I know it didn't say it on the bottle or whatever that it doesn't say you can't use it in your hair and whatnot. But come on, like, why would you put
Maybe
glue
she was trying to
on
come
top of your head? Like, come on, what do you think was gonna happen?
Okay.
Like, what do you
Trying to
think?
come up, man. She must.
Yeah, come on.
I've got a few different perspectives on this. Okay.
As you always do.
As I always do. Okay. So, one perspective that I heard on YouTube, because like I watch a lot of YouTube and stuff, one blogger was basically saying that she feels like the media exploited this. Okay. And she said it like in two ways. So she said the first reason why she thinks that they exploited it is because she feels like they tried to mock her in a sense of, look at this black girl doing this mad face. Like,
Jesus,
they of all the screenshots they could have done, there were so many different screenshots. They just picked like this one where she's just looking wild.
No, because they obviously use that for marketing, innit? Because they knew for shock value, people are gonna see that and be like, oh, what's this?
Exactly. They didn't use one where like she was looking cute and stuff. It's kind of like.
No, because to do a pic like that defeats the purpose, innit? Because you want to pick a thumbnail which resembles the narrative.
But hold on, the narrative. Let's stay on that point. She felt like this blogger felt like, as a dark-skinned woman, that they intentionally picked like an unflattering screenshot of her. Why are you laughing?
No, I'm not.
Okay. They feel like they picked this unflattering screenshot of her and like put it next to her as like, oh, like gorilla, like, yeah.
It makes sense, yeah.
So when I deeped it, it's like,
that's mad.
for how long have like especially dark-skinned black women been told like, oh, you look like a man or you look like a gorilla or whatever?
Jesus,
she said that she
is-
feels like the white media used it as like a mockery thing, like, hey, look at this girl, like, her gorilla glue, like, her, look at her, and like there's like this mad picture where like she's just not looking. Like, you didn't pick some cute picture of her. You could have picked any. You could have picked any screenshot of her, any picture of her Insta or whatever. Yeah, they just picked this one where like she's actually just looking mad. Like she's just looking mad, and she's not an ugly girl, but they just picked like a mad shot of her, right?
She's looking touched.
Then on top of that, what
it's
was
not good
going
to look
on?
touched, man. God.
They always say,
Praying for the man that looked touched.
on top of that, she was also talking about how whenever the media hooks onto like a weird story, like it was just a weird story, it's so random, like we haven't stopped talking about this for like weeks now, there's always something that's going on like politically or whatever, undercover, or like it could be like Bill Gates or whoever's doing a madness. It's always that someone's doing a madness, and then they'll just use like a weird media story to like keep our attention. So everyone's talking about Gorilla Glue, and it's like, what else is going on in the world innit, that we haven't really been focusing on?
Yeah, because they want to divert our attention to that. Or distract us, innit?
Distract us.
Yeah.
Even like today, I saw something that was like on like BBC or whatever, and it was like, oh, we're getting rid of cash now, basically. We're getting rid of cash.
Who said that?
Like it was on like, I don't know if it was BBC or Sky. They're basically saying that like they're really just trying to like get rid of cash, like completely.
No, it's not gonna happen.
What do you mean it's not gonna happen? It's in the Bible. Shoot, it's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. Right. They literally said it on the news today. Oh, like they're literally trying to fizzle out cash.
No, they can't do that.
Everything's going to be contactless now, which I thought was going to happen anyways.
They can't do that.
No, but look at this pandemic. I personally feel like this pandemic was, I know like we're going off topic, but I'm going to go back. I feel like this pandemic was organised to make us cashless anyways. I feel like that's the only reason. I feel like that's the only reason.
No, it's not the only reason. It's not the only reason.
And to kill people. And to kill people.
No, control.
Yeah, control. But the main thing, I feel like the main thing is cashless. I feel like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But I feel like the main thing is that they want to have like everyone just using one currency.
That's not good though. That'll ruin a lot of things, man.
It will, but that's what they want to do. I feel like they want to get rid of cash.
Yeah,
but anyways,
and
going back
Brexit
to
on top
Gorilla.
of that as well,
Exactly. But going back to Gorilla Glue,
Imagine being cashless.
going back to this Gorilla Glue thing, yes, she was silly. I feel like The only way I would understand that she did what she did is if she thought that this gorilla spray was the same as a gel that a lot of us girls use, which is called gorilla snot gel.
Snot?
So there's like a gel that us girls use, and it's called like gorilla snot.
D2 thing.
It's like it's got a gorilla on it. And it's like a green hair gel, and like it's bare stringy, and I don't like using it because it's actually just stringy, like not like snot, but obviously it's meant to simulate snot.
Yeah.
But it's just stringy, so it goes everywhere. So like it's not nice to use.
Yeah, right.
But the girl didn't say she thought it was gorilla gel. She said I thought I ran out of my got to be or whatever, which is like a completely different brand. It's got nothing to do with gorillas. Yeah, I've used that one as well. It doesn't work for me. My hair's too coarse. But she was like, oh, like. I ran out of got to be, So it's like, how did you go from doing got to be to gorilla spray? I don't see the correlation, and I feel like, number one, I feel like this could have been fake.
Mm-hmm.
That's my honest opinion.
Yeah.
I do feel like,
That's a fact.
and I'm not a dermatologist or whatever, hairtologist or whatnot. Yeah.
Well, so wait, so you think it was planned, or do you think it never happened?
I feel like if it did happen, that's very sad and it's very unfortunate, but I feel like it was probably fake.
God, man.
This is too
Oh.
many different things it could be.
I can't be fake,
They were-
man.
Okay, so the first thing that I noticed when I watched that video was, where is her regrowth? Okay, so regrowth, like, I don't know if any of you guys have, you know, sisters or friends or whatever. You know when you've got your permed hair and then you get like the afro hair that starts to come through, okay? I don't know if you've seen that. But
I know what you're
basically,
talking about.
you're saying that this glue has been stuck on your hair for how long? Where is the new hair that's growing out of your scalp? And someone was saying like, oh yeah, but you know, she could have like ingrown hairs. If you've got ingrown hairs on your scalp, then your scalp must be burning right now. She didn't say anything about her scalp burning. So I'm just like, this doesn't look like you've had this sitting on your hair for a month. Because you would have...
Oh, was it a whole month? Was it actually a whole month?
She said it was on her head for a month.
Wow.
So you would have new hair growing out of your scalp. And then...
Oh, look, itchy probably. Lord.
It would be itching, it would be this, it would be that.
God.
I didn't understand. And then I saw a video of this black lady who put gorilla spray on her hair.
Oh, God.
And she managed to get it out with like a really easy chemical. She just like literally just like took it out. So I feel like this was maybe orchestrated, and I feel like this doctor
Who offered it for free.
I think he wanted clout because he was asking.
I don't mind.
He was on the Wendy show.
Yeah, because how much did it cost? It said it would have cost like 9,000 or something.
Respect the hustle.
Something
I know,
crazy.
man. He's trying to come up.
Yeah.
He just wanted like a shout out. And
As he should.
As he
Taste the
should.
clout.
Should,
Yeah.
man.
But really, if you're trying to do this out of
I mean,
the
he's
goodness of your heart
he's
and
Ghanaian as well.
Oh
Ghanaian
my God!
surgeon
Wait, is that? Oh wait! I ain't up to date. Are you telling me this brother is going on talk shows saying how he was doing it out of his heart and like all of this? Oh, I felt sorry for her. Blah blah blah.
No.
Please don't tell me that's what's happening.
No.
What's happening?
He said I wanted like a shout out. That's what I wanted.
Oh, I respect him. I respect him.
I feel like it was
Big up
fake.
him.
But I'm sure that probably people have donated to
People have given her.
for his
She's up to like I think 23K right
Yeah,
now.
for what? Though?
see.
Exactly.
It is what it is.
For what?
It wasn't
a real
a
surgery.
genius
It
move.
was a
wasn't
genius
this.
move.
Still.
It was for her to live life.
Yeah, see.
Explore
And
the
now
world.
she's got all these followers. You have also bear in mind this woman has I think 4 or 5 kids.
He's got 4 5. Wow.
And she's at 40 as well, isn't it?
She's
Yeah.
40. Wow. She don't even look 40.
She looked good.
Wow.
She does. She
was
looks
at
great.
first I thought she was at 19.
I
Bro.
thought she was in her 20s.
Yeah.
I thought she
Early
was at
20s.
19.
Yeah. She looks amazing.
Yeah,
But
she
she's got
does.
like 4 or 5 kids, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, I've seen like over the years so many people
Come up with new ideas.
know like,
Okay.
just like, you know, like these hoaxes. Like,
yeah.
like this thing, like, I went into KFC and the person threw the food back at me and told me to get out of the shop and called me an N-word. Now donate to my GoFundMe page.
Yeah. People
And
do
then it
that all
turns
the
out it was
time,
fake.
innit?
You go to the
Respect the
KFC and it was fake.
Yeah, you got big up the jokes, man.
Respect the drugs, man.
Oh, big up jokes, man.
Boy, capping.
Yeah.
Capping for the money. Pay attention.
That's
Yeah,
what I
people
think.
do it on social media all the time, innit?
Yeah, no, but
You remember the people screenshot text messages and they be like, "Oh, this happened to me today," and it never happened. It never ever happened in real life. They just want the shock value, yeah.
And
See, the way you're looking at me, you're like, "Yeah, I've seen this. I know exactly what you're talking about."
I feel
That's
like
that look.
what Chanel is saying, it must be like true because like, why is something like this being reported everywhere?
CNN.
Everywhere,
BBC.
bro. BBC News, bro. TMZ. She got the come up
It's
package,
mad.
bro.
It's mad. Yeah, TMZ. Yeah, at the
She
surgery,
got the
innit?
come up package.
That's mad.
She got the full package.
Like, okay,
Premium.
shade bar, shade room, I get it, but
Yeah,
like
but
TMZ
no,
and
TMZ,
CNN,
BBC.
Al Jazeera, like,
Yeah,
come on, man, like,
You know what I mean? Yeah, no, man. There's something with that.
It's
Something like
madness.
this. Why is it so?
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It was
it
a
doesn't.
TikTok video. Usually these things, they'll go as far as just being like really, really popular on Instagram.
that's
and
what I was
it.
saying, innit?
Yeah, like-
Why is it gone worldwide? Why is it being spoken about on national television and national news and this and
Yeah.
that? It doesn't make sense to me.
BBC News and everything
Yeah.
there. Sky
Doesn't make
News and
sense.
that. You know?
Oh, that's mad, you know. Yeah, it really. Because at first I thought, you know, she just made a dumb, honest mistake, and then she had to pay the price, innit? But now that you've broken it down, I'm thinking, yeah, man, it definitely
It sounds
seems like it was
mad, innit?
coerced, man.
Yeah, man. That sounds
It
real
sounds
mad. It
like-
sounds mad, man.
Ah, it's
I
unfortunate,
mean, I could
man.
just be a cynic, but I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it.
Yeah,
If it did happen, she got the best out of it.
yeah, she did.
Either way, if it happened or it didn't, she's winning.
I went on her profile and that. I saw her Instagram, like,
Yeah.
she's verified.
Yeah,
Is it?
she's
Yeah.
been verified for time now.
Booking information, I don't know what for.
Yeah.
The
She's
video
selling
got like
merch.
10 mil views.
She's selling merch now.
What's the
Yeah,
merch?
it's-
Her face.
Her face,
on shirts. Like the gorilla, that screenshot. She's like
Oh, that's mad.
on
Wow.
t-shirts
They
and
could be up for
jumpers.
that. I can
Well,
guarantee
people
you
actually,
that
I
probably
can't
got
believe
at least
people are
100K
buying that,
sales.
man.
That probably got at least
I
100.
can't believe
And you
people
got
are
to
actually
think, yeah,
buying
once
that.
you reach a certain number of followers on Instagram, you can do promotions. So it's not just you making money from your t-shirts or your GoFundMe or this and that. She's gonna be making money from promotions now.
That's mad.
If she's gonna be interviewed, if people want to interview her, she'll make money from that. Like
That's mad.
she's winning either way. She's winning either way.
She wins.
Yeah,
tired
she
too.
is, man. Huh? What you
like-
saying?
Stay awake.
Yeah, no, she is, man. God, like, she definitely got the bag after this as well, man. Like, the surgeon, he's winning, she's winning. It's like,
Everyone's winning.
yeah, it was a great plan. It was a great strategy.